はい、チープロジェクトへようこそ。ちぃさんです。ウィッチャー続きやっていきましょう。トリスに霊薬を作ったところで終わったんだよね。トリスはどこで見れるんだ？
Yes? Can I ask? Of course.
これ前聞いたな。
Who? Where? Can I ask you? Who? One? I'm sorry. We'll speak.
2階かな？こういう時にトゥードゥ見たらいいんだよね。トリスのための上の階のトリスの部屋に霊薬を持っていく。ランバート。
What is it, Wolf?
Any thoughts on the attackers?
Amateurs. If not for the mage and the frightener, we'd have beaten them blindfolded.
But they had a mage and a frightener. They robbed us and killed Leo.
True, but we'll find them.
じゃあ雇われみたいな感じだったのかな。
Leo said he almost defeated you.
We were sparring when that storm arrived. My medallion jerked so hard I almost fell. The boy saw an opening.
あのガキ。
He certainly had potential. Then Marigold appeared, shaking, delirious. She insisted we chase the wild hunt. Vesemir agreed. He always had a soft spot for her.
You dislike Triss?
She's too pretentious for my taste.
まあまあまあ、トリスは確かに勝ち気だしな。
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3 traditional sword fighting styles, plus a few variations designed for combating monsters.
ほう、基本のスタイル
Start with the basic styles.
Kaer Morhen is the wolf school.
負の学校だ。
Old Vesemir always made sure we train more as warriors than mages, though we also learned the signs. Witches employ 3 fighting styles. There's Aden Enye, the fiery dancer, which we call the fast style. The Viruleden Nefde Fendlediv, the group style. And the Temerian Devil, the strong style. Which style do you want to hear about?
これすごいな、全部聞ける
The
な。
fiery dancer sounds interesting.
The legendary elven swordsman and poet Nisael created it, basing the system of steps and cuts on his observations of wildcats, especially the ocelots that elven rulers used as palace guards. The fiery dancer favors speed and agility over strength of blows. Opponents simply don't have the time to strike back. The ideal swordsman is a flame that cannot be hurt and inflicts wounds each time it is touched. Nisael himself wrote that. The style is popular among the elven aristocracy. Which style do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the Viruleden style.
Literally translated, it is the Nine-Sun Sword style. The swordsmen of Virulito developed it as a method for tackling several opponents through complex slashing sequences. They say masters of this style can fight 9 opponents simultaneously. Which style do you want to hear about?
Temerian Devil sounds familiar.
Sounds poetic, but there's little or no philosophy involved. Devised by Temerian Landsknechts, simple men. It's best against heavy armored opponents. Which style do you want to hear about?
I think I've heard enough.
テメリアの悪魔に関しては。
Can you tell me about the fighting styles Witchers use?
The art of combat involves 3.
I wouldn't mind hearing about monster fighting techniques.
You noticed we carried 2 swords? That's because some monsters are immune to steel. A normal sword won't cut them.
For instance?
Werewolves, vampires, genies, and other magical beasts. The techniques for fighting with a silver sword derive from traditional swordsmanship, but there are a few essential differences. No parries and ripostes, mainly steps, evasive moves, spins, and other acrobatics.
I'll be in trouble if I don't get my memory back.
You'll be all right, Wolf. Your body will recall all it needs to.
必要な時には嫌で
Certain
も体が
things you
反応
never
してくれる
forget.
と。
Trust your
かっこいい。
intuition when choosing your fighting style. The Devil's best against Kikimors, Graviers, and Fledders. The Fiery Dancer is absolutely superb against Barghests and Ghouls. And the Viruleden? Anything that attacks in groups, but initially limited to drowners.
Thanks, Lambert.
No problem, Wolf.
大変だな。
We'll speak later.
トリスあの下にいるのかな、本当に。寝てるんだよね。寝るような部屋あったっけ？いないな。 閉めちゃった。あ、エスケルいるぞ。うわ、下吹き抜けなの。
How can I help? We'll talk.
何も話すことない。下吹き抜け怖すぎる。あの下に行くのか。ちょっと動くの大変そうになってきたな。こっちじゃない、こっちじゃない。これいけないな。これ上か。いた。寝てるわ。トリス。しんどそうやな。回復薬をダブルクリックしてトリスに与えましょう。
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
これなあ、あんまり仲良くしすぎるのも良くない気がするんだよな。
We have no time to lose, Triss. The sooner we set off, the better.
You're right. Give me a minute to pack.
I'll see you at the funeral.
あー、レオの葬式。なんかあんま仲良くしすぎるとさ、なんか濡れ場見たくなるんだよな。余裕で。できるだけ回避していきたい。動画にならない。もうちょっとでウィッチャーになれそうだったのに。
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail
エ
there.
リアか。
And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
少しの間のお別れだな。
I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
やっぱそういう仲なんだな。
See you, Triss.
ゼリカニア人の魔術師。ウィッチャーたちは奪われた秘密を奪い返すため世界の四方へ旅立った。そしてリビアのゲラルトは南方のビジマへ向かった。
Caroline, I'm tired.
It's not far now. We'll be there soon.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing?
Dogs?
うわー、食ってる。
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs.
Run!
なんだろうね。グールって人型だったような気する。
What the hell? Shut the gate quickly! The beast! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Oh, Caroline! Caroline!
Geralt! Melatelli must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter!
These dogs are deadly.
You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save them myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
What was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast! Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tedirit, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shani. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
I can't say.
I see.
We'll speak later.
司祭に会うべきだ。ジャーナル増えたな。村人の信頼を得る。キャラクター増えたな。アルビン。アルビンという名の少年で、養母の命を奪ったバーゲスとの襲撃をなんとか逃れた。そのショックで未来を予見し始め、イスリンの予言を語った。おそらくアルビンは自分では制御できないくらい魔法の力を生まれながらに持っているのだ。ほう。シャニ。郊外に到着してすぐかなり劇的な状況で、昔からの知り合いであるシャニに会った。シャニは完全に彼女の情熱と身を医療に捧げていて、郊外でやらなければならないことが山のようにあり、つまらないおしゃべりをしている時間などなかった。この聡明で頭のいい娘は俺にかなりの好意を持っているという印象を受けた。なるほど。下野菜しとくか。焚き火をクリックすると瞑想モードになります。バレルとか触ったらダメなような気がする。
Vizima's gates are closed.
I shall pray at the temple of eternal fire.
朝になるまでちょっと待つか。
I shall pray at the temple of eternal fire.
ミジマの役。
Greetings.
なんかうさんくさそうだな。
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
あり
Farewell.
がとう。鍛冶屋いるな。おー、ドワーフだね。
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
税金払って
Calm
るから
down.
調
I
子悪
just
いな。
wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
葬
Make
式にやってるよう
sure and
に
show up
す
for
る
the
よ。
execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award.
Wow.
Invented a gallows especially designed for
ドワーフ用に
dwarves.
設計され
What's
た
so
帽子
innovative
だ。
about that?
Nothing. But think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
よくここでまたあれだね、質問できるな、ゲラル
Who are
ト。
the Scoia'tael?
スコイアテルなんてよく
Terrorists or
聞いてる
firebrands,
ね
you'd。call them. They're fighting for the
非
rights of
人間の
non-humans.
権利のために戦っている
Scoia'tael
連
is
中。
elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
へえ。
Will I find any around here?
You aiming to catch me off guard or just nosy? In any case, I'll not answer you.
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause you trouble. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Let's talk about weapons.
Well, I'm no specialist, though I can forge swords. Bring me 3 different ores and I'll forge you an excellent steel sword.
I'll look around for some more.
探してこよう。
Another thing. For 35 orens, you can have this excellent sword, Grease. It's not exactly
グリスはいい
legal,
や。
but
持って
I
る。
really need the gold.
I'm not interested.
Yes?
See you later.
非人間の話はいいかな。
A notice board.
おう、掲示板
Maybe I
か。
can find some witches' work.
じゃあの仕事もしたいな。教授逮捕のための令状。ドラウナー討伐、バーゲスト討伐。あるなぁ、欲しいなぁ。物捨てたいんだけどさ、物ってどうやって捨てるんだろう。この辺いらないんだよね。バーゲスト大抵の商人なら喜んで買うだろう。買うかな、あの人。この人旅人だ。薬草師か。薬の商人買うのかな。
Yes?
買わないな。体力回復するやつできれば売りたくないもんな。やっぱりいいです、すいません。やっぱいいです。まあ今は別にお金必要ないから、その祭司とやらに会いに行くか。宿屋で瞑想することもできるんだよね。
I'm forced to sell my goods out
小物商
here.
っぽいね。
Bad luck. I can't enter the city either.
Want to buy something? Rob me in broad daylight. Go ahead.
What are you peddling?
My life.
俺の人生だよ。ああ、本売ってんだ。本売れるんだね。ありがとう。 アイテム捨てるあったら右下。
I will not play dice. I should hurry. I'm broke. Another day.
A fine opportunity to recover your muscle.
Try that.
司祭どこにいるんだ。
Did you want to ask me?
We'll speak.
三島にいるのかな。
You saved me, right?
I
喋
helped.
れるようになってるじゃ
I
ん。
wonder what will happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
なるほど。
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody.
確かここ検討できるはず。
Some tournament going on?
We beat each other for coin.
Interesting.
インタレステ
Fat
ィング。
Fred will rearrange your face. Just show me
How much?
25.
ああ、いい
Another
わ。
time.
お金かかるならいいわ。ちょっとお金は今んとこいる。怖いわ。何に使うかまだ分かってないから。ミジも行けないのかな。ここ空いてたよね、さっき。
Be alert.
なんだ、開くじゃん。開くじゃんって出て行っていいもんなのかな。これは教授の通り名で知られる男は我が国民に対する多数の犯罪を犯しており有罪だと断言する。問われている罪には殺人罪、傷害罪、王国に対する反逆罪、死刑日当局への不敬罪、さらにその他多くの犯罪が含まれる。この男をかくまう者または援助する者も同様に罪に問う。この男の逮捕に協力することは市民の義務である。本件についてこの男の生死を問わず逮捕した者には1000オーレンの懸賞金を与える。すごいなぁ。しょっとあれどこ行った？ 4 つぐらい取ったのは覚えてるんだけど。ハルスワイ多すぎだろ。グール討伐3体のグールの血。ジャーナルのモンスターにグールの項目がある場合のみ。あれはいよ、大丈夫。ドラウナーに対処する。バーゲストの図が40個。司祭がどこにいるかわからないんだけど大丈夫そう？司祭この辺にいるな。アビゲイルって名前聞いたことあるな。アビゲイル。クライプト？ブラックスミス。スミスって鍛冶屋だっけ？ドワーフの鍛冶屋のこと言ってんだろうな。ドラウナーの方行ってみるか、じゃあ。読めたりはしないのか。目の前アビゲイルのうちだな。魔女の小屋。アビゲイルは聞いたことあるぞ。こっち行き止まりだ。
Ah, my stomach hurts.
どうした？大丈夫か？病人が
my stomach hurts.
倒れてるけど。
Said witch.
入れるんかい。どうも。アビゲイルさん。
Oh my, a witcher. Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault. Many come to me with pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill. They take me for a whore when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
覚えておこう。
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
なんか川辺とか言ってたよね。ここまっすぐ行ってみようか。セーブこまめにしとこう。サロン。エターナルファイヤー。なんだこれ、捧げ物みたいな。ここが美島かな。
Halt! What?
What do you mean, what? I want to enter the city.
There's what do they call that? A quarter line.
Will it last long? This quarantine?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
People with passes, they're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
やっぱ司祭なんだ。
Who?
Strangers aren't welcome here. Be off.
やっぱ司祭に会わないといけないな。次は違う道で帰ってみよう。あ、川べり、これグールいるんじゃない？夜じゃないと出ないかな。そうなんかやってる。あ、ゾルタンって知り合いのドワーフだ。
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
いやー、いじめてる。
You'd be better off moving along.
やめとけよ。
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one. Get him, lads. Kill the deviant.
You asked for it.
Okay. 大丈夫ですか?
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait, Geralt, is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chiri. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chiri anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you. Though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. A friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and Hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael. illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
So,
you know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
The Breckenrigs? Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon. But my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The common cause mine, where I worked after the war, was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
Quest をいつの間にか完了してた。サイコロこんなにいらん。司祭見つからないな。多分もうちょっとでくるっと回れるはずだったんだけど。リバーエンド。リバーエンドってなんだろうちょっとわからん。なんか穏やかじゃない名前のやつがいる。戻ってるよね。すごい村だな。こっち行きたいな。動画が結構長くなっているな。はい。じゃあ本日はこちらで終わりにしましょうかね。なかなか進まないね。はい、ご視聴ありがとうございました。ちぃさんでした。